20 Dick Moves Jerks Made, according to Reddit. Number 20. I was having a hard time mental health-wise and had a minor meltdown at work that was witnessed by a supervisor. I wasn't violent, just upset and crying. I wound up taking a few weeks off and going into the hospital. Apparently, the supervisor went and told other coworkers while I was gone, and I was treated with hostility by most for years afterwards. They couldn't fire me for having mental health issues, so they just made me feel like crap until I went away. Wow, I didn't think that was the caliber of a dick move that I'd be enjoying tonight, but fuck me. Here's hoping some of these aren't feel bad, because otherwise this is going to be a feel bad list, and that's not exactly what I wanted to treat you guys to. So number 19, a bunch of friends and I were going to a concert out of state. We, on my credit card, rented a van just big enough to seat all of us. At the last minute, another good friend of ours shows up with a ticket and wants to go, but doesn't drive. So I tell him, fuck it, me and you can take my car and we'll just convoy up. The next morning, I roll up to his house to pick him up, no answer. I wait 30 minutes and finally call the other friends to see if they've heard from him. He was in the van with them on the way and had told them I decided to drive by myself so he could have my seat in the van. Someone says, should have reported it stolen. That is some dick-a-ree, dude. This is some dickery right here. Oh my god. Where's my phone? I should post. Nah, I have nowhere to post it. That's some pretty fucked up shit. Your friends, though, dude. Your friends. Wow, man. Emmy arrives in the stream chat after a hiatus, you know? A Emmy hiatus. She had to buy all the makeup in the world. Hi, Emmy. I said it, okay? And I spelled it wrong, too. Number 18. A friend of mine broke up another friend's marriage. For quick context, a girl I went to high school with got married to a guy a few years above us. The girl's name is Kate, and the guy's name is Dan. They were going along pretty steadily, and we had a kind of relationship you have with old high school friends. Friendly, with the occasional hangouts now and then, but you don't chat every day or maintain a ton of contact. One night, I'm playing a gig at a local venue when Kate shows up and says, hey, I haven't seen her in a while, so it was a pleasant surprise. Though it became apparent that Kate had actually come to see my friend Tom's band and didn't even know that I'd be there. No matter, I didn't even know Tom and Kate knew each other, but she clarified that they'd been working together. I didn't think anything of it. Fast forward a few hours and I'm at home and my phone rings and I see Dan's the one calling. Instantly I know something's up because Dan never calls me, ever. I answer and asks, hey, is Kate with you? Could you put her on? She won't answer her phone. Half asleep, I'm confused and ask why she'd be with me. Instantly I can hear panic fill his voice. Apparently Kate had been telling him all night that she was hanging out with me and that we'd gone out for drinks with the bands afterwards. I told him the last time I saw her, she was with Tom at the venue. Apparently she'd been hanging out with him a lot. And for me to validate his concerns without even knowing their backstory, it confirmed that she'd been cheating on him. Turns out, over the last few months, Tom had been slowly working his way in on Kate and sleeping with her when she'd gone off to see parents. Since Kate wouldn't answer her phone, I went with Dan to Tom's house, so Dan could at least get some closure that his wife was cheating on him and not actually dead on the side of the road somewhere. Needless to say, Tom did not open up. The fun part is, the next morning Tom told me that I was a dick for spilling on him and letting Dad know where he lived. Okay. Well. Emmy opening up about her makeup in the stream chat. Eyeliner is my thing, but I still really suck at it most days. I realized one of the best ways to not have my list be a downer is to have some of you in the stream chat not even pay attention to it at all. Wow, so typical. Momo says, "Hey Kyle, thank you for the advice. I'll try not to be a wussy." Momo, responding to a little bit of advice I gave earlier in a gaming stream as it pertained to their discrepancy with how frequently both partners want sex. Wait, who did that?
Hello, loves less than 3.
I appreciate you, Prelude. Interesting donation. That's a very strange number, 651. I wonder if he was trying to make the donation an even 40. Little did he know. That's not the goal. That's not the goal tonight. Ooh, that's not the goal tonight. Sorry, I'm an idiot. So Momo, I really do recommend that you go get a little bit of medical attention.
Hey Sael, thank you for the advice. I'll try not to be a wussy.
I wish I could get that stupid bot pronouncing my name properly. Jeez. Go get some help based on your downstairs pain that you were telling me about. Emmy says, "I do what I want. Kai, do you want snacks?" Why not, Emmy? Oh man. Fry Drake says, "Hello world and Kyle, glad I have the chance to be here for an entire stream." I'm glad that you have that chance as well. And you and I are going to quickly make our way up this list of 20 dick moves that jerks made. Wow. Number 17. I was doing some creative writing in my high school class. The teacher noticed me scribbling notes down more than usual, so she asks me what I'm doing. Shy and embarrassed, I lie and tell her that I was just writing down what she said. She walks over, reads what I've written, rips it out of my notebook, calls me a liar in front of the whole class, and then rips the pages up and throws the shreds in my face. Thanks for that memory, Kristen love. Bitch. Thanks for the memory. Guys, give me a second. I feel like I should make like some sort of, what do you call it? You know, notification on Snapchat that I'm streaming. So I'm doing that right now. Do you believe in me? I genuinely hope all of you had a fantastic day and that it only gets better as we push up to number 16. My father was a delusional prick who would beat me for things that I didn't do, often in front of my other siblings, especially things I supposedly did to my youngest sibling, who was clearly his favorite. My youngest sibling bought into his favoritism hook, line, and sinker, and grew up into a lying, waifing piece of shit who would then feed him lies about things that I did so that he could come and beat me some more. It's a hell of a sentence, my man. I don't know who I am more mad at, my father for feeding her this bullshit all throughout adulthood, or my sister who I knew was smart enough to know that it was fucked up, who decided to join in on the kill me game. I'm no contact with all of them. I honestly cannot remember all the horrible things that they did to me, and it's like I've forgotten in order to survive. Yeah, some people don't know how to fucking close they come to this no contact bullshit because, I mean, in their head they just go, oh, it ain't that bad, but it's like, bruh, do you have any idea what you're doing? Do you have any idea? Do I want organic meditation, man? Do I want it? Do I want it? I think I want it, dude. I think I want it. I think I want that song. Join me as I continue up this list of 20 dick moves that jerks made. Wow. Number 15. Whoa. Let me do that right. Sorry. Number 15. My technical school had an extremely homophobic staff. I was told that I have to cut my long hair because they don't want to associate with that guy. Oh my God. Sorry. Because they don't want to associate with that. I'm a guy, but I'm not gay, actually. You know how kids are? No one is telling me what to do, and the school had no power to force me to change my hairstyle. They tried to claim it's part of the school dress code, but I went around that by keeping it in a ponytail. Then they decided, all right, be what you want, but you're barred from entry to school events. I agreed, just to have a peace of mind. At that point, I was 2 years into this war. Then comes the final year, final grades. My favorite teacher looks at my grades and says, I'd like to give you the highest grade, but it says in the rules that you have to have some effort or work done in the name of the school, but you didn't attend any events, so I was livid and am still pissed. I felt like Caesar, since I really fucking liked that teacher. He gave me 1 grade below perfect, and even though I worked my ass off, based on some fucking technicality that barely anyone abides to, fuck that guy. And fuck that school. Yeah, he had the power to fucking just roll over that. He really did. He really did. Wait, Emmy's saying the music's too loud? I mean, how about if I put it up? I feel like it's not loud enough, man. I feel like it's not loud enough. Rhea says he can't hear us over the music. Hold on. Give me a second. I mean, okay, fuck. How about now? Is now better? I hope this is fine. I'm sorry, because in my headset it doesn't give me anything different than when I'm... Motherfucker. Is it better now? Better now? That means the whole time it's probably been bad. I'm sorry.
I'm coming for your lame gif.
Shut up, Stripes. My gif is amazing and you need to get over it. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. Look at Rick. Look at Rick. And then Archer's like, what? It's funny. I'm good. That's a good gif. As we travel up the list of 20 dick moves that jerks made, again, I've got to be way louder than the music, man. What are you guys on? You know, I just hope people Snapchat me by the end of the night. You know? Curvy. Number 14. Here's some context. I have cerebral palsy, but am fortunate enough to be able to walk. One day, the other kids were playing dodge ball at recess, and I wanted to be included. Okay, my dude. Of course, the popular kids put me on the shitty team for obvious reasons, and naturally it wasn't long before I was eliminated. Oh well, I was having a good time. Normally when you eliminate someone, you celebrate a bit. The kid who eliminated me started celebrating, and then one of his teammates says, "What's the big deal, man? This dude isn't a big loss for them." Fuck that guy. Oh. Why some people gotta be so cruel? Some people gotta be so cruel. No, no, no. Don't be mean when they got cerebral palsy. Damn, baby. Number 13. When I was in a 3rd grade class, I did something wrong. A girl had written her name on her project, and my 8-year-old self decided I would write "is not cool" after her name on her project. In grade 3, this was quite the crime. Anyway, I did it and didn't get in trouble for it right away. So upon returning from lunchtime, I was told I had left my sweater down on the playground and it was in the office. I get to the office and I'm ushered into the principal's office. 8-year-old me doesn't put 2 and 2 together, and this has to do with what I had done earlier. Oh my God. Ria says, can you answer?
Can you please answer Emmy? It's stressing me out.
What's Emmy on about? Emmy says, Kyle, what do you want from snacks? Come on. I don't know. Where are you getting it? Because if I think about it, I want the green Lay's stacks. That's the sour cream and onion. Okay. I also like a little bit of Whoppers. Yeah, I'm talking about. It's pretty decent. I know what she's talking about. She's talking about that pizza. But again, it's important that, because, I don't know. I like bread bites, but if it's not that one, if it's not that place, they don't have those, So I don't know. I like garlic knots, but I don't know, I guess I like fries, seasoned fries, or like boneless chicken. I don't know, man. And he says, thank you, Ria Pizza. Who? Hold on, I gotta write that. Pizza Who? I'm sorry. I don't know, girl. If you have a free pizza, then pepperoni and beef. Do they do that? Or bacon and beef. Bacon and beef. Project Valkyrie says, I used to love sour cream and onion chips when I was a kid, but I don't like them now. Try the Lay's stacks. That's all I have to say to you. Lay's makes these stacks that are similar to Pringles, but in my opinion, they're better than Pringles. Try the Lay's stacks. They are dope as hell. Dr. Steve says, oh shit, join the stream as Kyle's talking about pizza. Now I'm hungry. I apologize. This is not a Kyle food stream. I'm just, sometimes I got to talk about the boneless chicken and the seasoned fries. Boneless chicken, seasoned fries, garlic knots up in my eyes. But I think this was just about the free pizza. So if she was asking for toppings, then I guess beef and bacon is where it's at. So I appreciate it. Why, thank you. Now listen, to start this 13 over one more time. When I was in 3rd grade, I did something wrong. A girl had written her name on her project, and my 8-year-old self thought that I was going to write down "is not cool" on her name after the project. In grade 3, this was quite the crime. Anyway, it didn't get me in trouble right away, but upon returning from lunch, I was told that I had left my sweater down on the playground and that it was in the office. I get to the office, and I'm ushered into the principal's office, and 8-year-old me doesn't put 2 and 2 together at the time. But this was about what I had done earlier. Emmy says he's going to ignore me, so what sauce should he have? I've never done that in my life. Emmy's the one that ignores me, guys. You should know her history. Emmy's so popular, she can't even remember Kyle exists. Where do you think she's been all this time, guys? I'm kidding. I remember the conversation like it was yesterday. I'm 21 years old now, but the principal asked me if I knew what I had done wrong, and I responded with, "Lost my jacket?" Wholeheartedly, as that was what I was told was the reason I was there. Then she said, "No, don't lie, you motherfucker. You're here because of what you wrote on your classmate's project." To which I fessed up right away. But for some fucking reason, the principal told my parents and teacher that I lied to them about it. This isn't even the worst of all. Coming up in a few weeks was probably what would have been the highlight of my elementary school days, a Sleeping with the Whales field trip where our class got to sleep in the whale viewing room at the aquarium, and my teacher suggested to my parents not letting me go as punishment. I was upset. I still have the diary entry from that day. I said the F word in it. I was 8. I remember being so livid with my parents because I didn't lie to them. I'm so pissed about that still. Like I said, I'm 21 now. I said sorry to the girl. The girl said she didn't even care. God damn it. God damn it. Number 12. A friend keeps trying to steal my significant other. Inviting her over to smash? You mean ex-friend, right? Yeah, a friend keeps trying to steal my significant other. Inviting her over to smash, threatening to kill himself if she doesn't hook up with him, talking shit about me so she'll break up with me. He's trying super hard and been trying for years, and she keeps shooting him down. He doesn't have a chance, and I'm not worried, but what a complete asshole move. It's funny that I said Peppa Pig because of all of the meat that I'm wanting. For my graduation, I was so excited for my extended family to come out because we'd been talking about it for months. We get closer to the date and they say they definitely can't come because money is tight. I'm sad, but I get it. Fast forward to the day before graduation and I see pictures of all of them on vacation in Arizona, not where they're from. I cried a lot that day and still get really upset when I think about it. Haha, you see where your error was giving a shit about other people. I hope they learned a valuable lesson that day. Why you gotta give a damn? Why you gotta give a damn, baby? Emmy says, I feel like a jerk now because now I can't order because I don't have my card and it won't let me. Let's try Domino's. Domino's, you know what I'm talking about? Them bread bites and them boneless chicken tonight. And that chicken carbonara pasta. That's right. It'd be funny if it got so stressful. For Rhea, if I was reading the list again. I think that's what we should do, is get on in to number 10. My aunt taking a piece of fried chicken away from my plate and arguing that I was too fat and had eaten enough. I was 6 years old, but I felt so upset I stood up from the table and went to sit in the car. It happened 30 years ago, and I can't get over it. Someone says, I'm a psychic and your palms are telling me that you are 36 years of age. Psychic confirmed. Psychic confirmed. Stripe says, how would you describe your calves, Kyle? Muscular AF. It's got to carry this big man around. The calves have got to be the strongest part of the Kyle clown. Wow. Number 9. All right. This was back in 1994, 1995, somewhere like that. So no internet or online delivery purchases. Also, I don't live in a country where it was easy to find geeky stuff. Me and my best friend, both 13 years old, went out to the big city to see a movie and visit some geeky store to buy Dungeons and Dragons products. Excuse me. Right before we had to leave to get back home, we see this small store and some big boxes in front of it. We go in and see that they got a huge shipment. We talk to this nice store owner and he says we can pick whatever we want and he will put it aside for us to come and pick it up the next day. We each chose like 5 things. And go back home. We ask my dad to get to the store and pick it up the next day, and around noon I get a call from my dad who drove there just for us, and he says, I got to the store, but the owner said that the other kid and his dad were there right when we opened, and they already took the package. Being naive, I called my friend and told him, why didn't you tell me you were going there? I would have told my dad not to go. Never mind, when can I come over to give you the money and take my half? To this he replied, it's all mine. I bought it. I hung up the phone and never talked to him again. Aww. Aww. Someone says your dad should have sorted this out with his dad. I bet your friend's dad didn't know you were supposed to share and wouldn't have been happy if he knew how his kid behaved. Oh my God. That's so sad. You know? What a bunch of scumbags. Sometimes you just can't get people to act right. It's because there aren't enough big titties in their life. If there were huge titties in them lives, they would act properly. But there aren't, so these motherfuckers, they just... You know what I mean? That's why little kids are such bastards, because they are untempered. They are unleashed. You know what I mean? You never thought of unleashed in that way. You know, like unleashed is it means you don't have a leash on it. You know what I mean? Like you put a leash on a dog, and then he breaks out of that dog. He breaks out of that leash. That dog is unleashed. You ever see a dog break out of a dog? Damn, there's a dog inside that dog. Number 8. A buddy in high school wanted to borrow my guitar. Steal my guitar gently. I had gotten a new Les Paul Studio as a gift and didn't play my old Fender Strat as much, so he asked to borrow the Strat. Alright. Several weeks go by without me asking about it or anything until one day all of our bandmates keep giggling and whispering around me and I finally ask what's up. It ends up that he traded my guitar for a far shittier Epiphone semi-hollow body to some douche. I was furious and asked him to trade it back, and he said the dude he traded with had moved away. I wanted to badly beat him down until my fists were broken, but he was a 5-year friend, and I just couldn't. He offered me the Epiphone, and I told him I didn't want it. He continued to play in the same band together. We continued to play in the same band together until we all graduated, and I haven't really spoken much to him since. You let this little bitch get away with this shit. Damn, Emmy says, Kyle, you have snacks on the way. I appreciate this, Emmy. Thank you. My Emmy time, darling, tonight. You make me want to put my hands in my armpits and then smell them. I'm kidding. I was just thinking about that that character that used to do that. Was her name Molly Shannon? Let me see. I think Molly Shannon's the other one. No, Superstar. Okay, this is the character that used to do that. It was Molly Shannon, my dude. See, I don't even know who the name of it. Thank God that's all over. You know what I mean? That was a scary time. It was a scary time, you know? You can see her there with the pose where she puts her hands in her armpits. Unbelievable. Is that Will Ferrell? Is that Will Ferrell? He was the guy in that movie? Oh no. It was Will Ferrell. Oh no. All of those movies that came out of fucking that came out of SNL were terrible, were amazingly bad. What's the name of that movie with what's his name from Wayne's World? I think it was called like Master of Disguise or some shit like that. Dana Carvey was in a movie that was the worst fucking movie in the world. Oh my god. It was so bad. It's called The Master of Disguise. Nigga, y'all want to be angry? Y'all want to be angry when you watch a movie? Watch this shit. Watch this fucking movie, dude. Hold up.
Turtle? No. Not turtle. What if harm found its way to you?
Bruh. Y'all want to be angry? That's all I got to say. Fuck that guy. Yeah, Emmy knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all want to be angry? If I ever made a cult and we were going to go do some gangster shit, if I ever made an army, we were going to go fuck some shit up. Woo! I would show them, I would screen that movie for them. And I would take all the guns away first, of course. And then I hand them a gun as they go out. And I'd show them a target and tell them this guy was responsible for that movie. And he paid me to make y'all watch it. Oh my God. Number 7. When I was younger, my aunt, mom, and I would have a weekly girls' night out where we would go out and eat and run some errands. We were eating a Pizza Hut pizza. Well, no, we were eating at a Pizza Hut at around 8 or 9-ish. And an 8 or 9-ish year old me was telling my mom and aunt about something that I was obviously really excited about. Boy bands, Titanic, Pokemon. Hell, I don't know. If I know, because I've slept since then. Okay. My aunt proceeded to interrupt me, look me dead in the eyes, and say, "Little girl, no one cares." I may not remember what I was so excited about, but I'll always remember how that sentence made me feel. It made me very hesitant to speak to people about my interests for a very long time. I'm sorry. Guess we found somebody that wasn't turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Okay. Hold on. This is I've got another confession to murder. If someone get in the bell, the bell, the ball, the bell. You said to go too easy, yes, to be abused. Okay, sorry. It's actually raining outside, and that's so beautiful. I just wanted to open the window and turn off the light. It's a really big room, you know. Got to do a lot of jogging to make it from one side to the other. Number 6. I was a naive salesperson for a tech company. After working months to land a huge federal sales deal, my boss took the account for himself 2 weeks before it closed. I got half commission for the first order and nothing for the millions in orders that followed. It literally cost me $1 million. Why you let it happen, nigga? Couldn't have took that to court? Well, I'm in Florida, so my rain is nicer. Keep on trying, but you can keep on trying to have rain as nice as mine, okay? All of the big titty hoes are in Florida, you know what I'm talking about? Jiggling all over the place like, oh my god, I'm just falling on my top. Boom. In your face. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. There's nothing cooler than like a 3-word, 1 syllable each phrase, because you can chant it really well. Trying is not a 1-syllable word though. So that sucks, you know? Keep on trying says, will do. Just Virginia rain here. I'll keep trying. That's cute. That's cute. Number 5. My family going on vacation without me on my birthday, not even acknowledging that it was my birthday. It's going to take a long, long time to get over that. They knew, dude. They knew. They knew. I think some of y'all are talking about Mike Myers in the stream chat saying the Love Guru ended his career. Dude, he could have made another Austin Powers or another Wayne's World. People would have been, you know what, people will be dying for that these days. Dying. Announce another Wayne's World movie or probably not Wayne's World. He can't pull that off. But announce another Austin Powers movie. I heard he was trying to make something like that happen from the perspective of Dr. Evil. That shit will be hilarious. Let me type that in. Dr. Evil. Oh no, he was on Jimmy Fallon. I forgot about that. Yeah, people would watch another Austin Powers movies, but like start circling around Dr. Evil. That'd be ridiculous. Oh boy. Number 4. My high school crush and I went on 3 dates. On the last one, we finally kissed. It was my first kiss. I walked her home. She said, "This was fun. Let's do it again." Then she went around telling everyone that she knew how awful it was and that she hated me. Teenagers can be horrible people. Damn, boy, you must got a bad kiss. Someone said, I got 4 dates with my high school crush. On the train home from the 4th date, my stop came up and I kissed her goodbye. However, a friend of hers saw us and she hadn't told them yet that we were going out, so she denied everything, avoided me for 2 weeks, and eventually broke up with me by text message, as you do. That screwed me up good for years. That's so cold. I remember this one Venezuelan girlfriend that I had. We literally never crossed kissing, and I guess feeling up. But she had a big ass, dude. Oh my god, dude. It was fabulous. She also had really crazy cramps. That's what I remember about her. I remember leaving school one day to go get this girl some Midol because her cramps were so bad. But I used to joke with her that she used to, have her lady time of the month so hard because she was so fine. Because she had some nice protruders. And she had a really crazy hips and a big ass. Venezuelan girl. Video killed the radio star. Man, that must have been years ago now. You're getting old, man. You're dying. You remember when I need to find like a young star from when I was coming up. When did the first Star Wars movie come out? Star Wars Phantom Menace. Okay. Star Wars Phantom Menace came out in 1999. That's an interesting bookmarker, So, in that movie, we had this little nigga named whatever his name was playing Anakin. Okay. Let's look at him in that movie. There he is. What a little douche. Anakin Skywalker, 1999. Let's look at what Jake Lloyd looks like in 2018, boy. Oh my god. He still look kind of young there. Now we're talking. Oh my god. We're dying, guys. We are dying. Woo! Woo! Jesse DeFrenick Fox says, Kyle, you aren't as old as you feel. Wait, no, you aren't old. You are as young as you feel. Boy, tell that to the middle school girls you trying to date. All right, bruh. Emmy says she's eating noodles. Emmy, you're not eating noodles. You're only eating what you believe you're eating. Okay? Number 3. My best friend got cheated on by his girlfriend. Jesus Christ. I was there for him the entire time, but when they got back together, she said she didn't like my influence. He still hasn't talked to me since. I really miss the dude. What a whipped piece of shit. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, I was getting another dick inside my pussy while we were together. I mean, I loved it too. I didn't use him rubber with that guy. I just wanted to feel it all. And he was all like, you know what I mean? Just like all inside of me. As a matter of fact, just thinking about it makes me want to watch this video that him and I might have mixed up together. If you'll excuse me, I just gotta go in the... Oh my god. Oh yeah, I remember that part.
I'm kidding. I am kidding. And then y'all got back together. What the fuck? Oh boy. Rhea says, pretty sure he robbed someone? Who robbed who? There was lettuce hiding? What is Faith talking about? Faith says, I made a salad and now I want more, but I don't have the lettuce for more salad. Is that how y'all hoes stay fine and like nice and tight bodied? Okay. I don't eat salad. Emmy says, why are you so gross? She can't be talking to me because I'm the cleanest motherfucker. You can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. Burn, 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 burn. Next person who steps out of line with a comment implying that I'm gross, I'm going to show y'all a Fortnite clip that will make you go, damn, Kyle, you are amazing. You know what I'm talking about? You'll become Goofy for a second. You'll become Disney's Goofy. So as we travel up this list, wow, number 1 got deleted? Number 1 got deleted? Let me see here if I can retrieve that somehow. Zombie Doll says, as I sit here at the McDonald's drive-thru, maybe I need to make better life choices, like a salad. Okay, I'm just scrolling down this to see if I can capture any deleted posts very quickly. Doesn't look like I'm seeing anything. It would be highlighted in red. Lady in red. Bruh, it's not seeing anything. Candy Stripe said, Kyle, you're gross. How fucking dare y'all? You done fucked it up. You done fucked it up. You know where I'm going right now? I'm going to my capture folder. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. Let's see what the last Fortnite clip I saved was. Wow. And then I gotta find the fucking... Oh boy. Hold on. Desktop. Wait a minute. Oh, this is from today.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me see here. No, I don't like this clip. This clip is equally stupid. I'm literally going to go for the last clip. Okay. Here we are. So what I'm going to do is now I got to pull up the son of a bitch. What is this I'm looking at? Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, so I pull up that. Bring this over. There we go. Let me just go ahead and resize that. Yeah, you like that. Wait a minute. Meh. There we go. There we go. Somebody's below me. Uh-oh. Sorry, I was in the middle of a pistol challenge, so, you know, I could have done that quicker, but it was funnier this way. Looks like I'm drinking myself a health potion. When you hide as well as Kyle do. They pass you and don't even know. Well, well, well. I was trying to dance, but It made me I'm trying to dance, but oh my god. The reloading will interrupt your... Oh my god.
It's not
This
gonna do it, damn it!
This is Hannah that you're hearing in the
Reload.
background. Jeez. So then I healed myself up and kicked everyone's ass, and I won that match, guys. You know, fight me if you believe otherwise. Isn't that something? Oh no, my Twilight Zone episodes. Yeah, boy. I don't know nothing about that Twilight Zone. Wait a minute. And I'm talking about... Let's watch it together. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Gann.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Jesus Christ. You should just close that. Okay. Remember when you had music playing, Kyle? I remember that. Dope. Now that you guys have your reminder not to step the hell out of line, damn it. We're gonna go ahead and I don't see a number 1, man. I don't see anything having been deleted, with the exception of this. Yeah. So whatever happened, it must have been removed real good, which means this is the final entry. And I'm sorry. Huh. It reads as follows. I moved in with my dad and stepmom the last 2 to 5 years of high school, after not having a steady relationship with them for most of my life. I have tons of stories, but probably the worst thing that they did was the last Christmas I lived with them. They made plans to take their kids to visit family in Colorado and told me that I had to find somewhere else to stay while they were gone. Okay. I asked why I wasn't invited, and they said that they didn't think that I'd want to miss work. I stayed with a friend from them, and I stayed with a friend from work that had her own place. I called them on Christmas and left a message saying Merry Christmas. Didn't get any response. I called them the day they were supposed to be back in town, and they informed me that they didn't actually go out of town. Their plans fell through. They just never bothered to tell me. Obviously, they didn't want me to be around, but it was extremely hurtful, and I feel like I'll never get over their treatment of me. We haven't talked in 11 years, other than a few minutes at my grandmother's funeral, and I avoid them if I see them in public. That's cold, nigga. That's your son and y'all treating him like this, my God. And y'all treating him like this. Bruh, how is this my fault? Y'all did this to yourselves. Wanted me to show you the Fortnite hot clips, okay? I can't believe Emmy said one of you. I'm so tired of you guys getting smart with me. Yeah, I got smart with me. Oh my God. I'm gonna show y'all who's turtly enough for the Turtle Club in a hot minute. Yeah, I'm talking about. My God. I love Builder Pro. It makes console building viable. But here's one huge problem that can be fixed with a very simple solution. Give me a second here. I'm gonna go to Fortnite and make my own post. Okay. Let's see here. Gotta show that. Okay. I want a text. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. I love building in Fortnite, but there's one huge problem with it that can be fixed with a very simple solution. I suck at it and want a game type where you just take it the hell out. Alright, sweet. Nobody will give a shit about that, and that'll be the end of that. Emmy says he's gonna be pantless. What the hell does that mean? Okay. What does that mean? Pantless. Okay. All right, guys. You guys may not have known, but Rainbow Six Siege was it was free, dudes. What does that mean? Rainbow Six Siege was free or something. Do I have clips of that? Probably not. Give me a second.
You are clear to engage. Find the hostage to receive.
What is any of this? Bruh, I'll show y'all later. This is impossible for me to do right now. But yes, I love you, and I should definitely play something tonight. But I don't know. I feel like people aren't available the way that I want them to. Oh, Faith says food's on the way. Yeah. That's what Emmy said. That's why I opened up the window so I'd be able to see through the through the window. Nice. Emmy says he's gonna be pant. That's what she means. Oh shit! It's outside the door. Oh no. Oh wow! They pulled up when a neighbor pulled up outside there. Oh boy. Oh, I can see the guy pulling. He's like going into his trunk to get it. Oh my god. What did Emmy even get? Cause she didn't know. He's running through the rain. It's that rainy. Oh my god. Get the fuck over there. Okay. I love you, Emmy. Thank you so much for providing a meal tonight. That's so wonderful. That's so sweet. This mic is way louder than it needs to be. I love you. Thank you. Woo. Emmy, I don't know how to let you know that you're incredibly freaking appreciated. I want to thank Emmy for single-handedly getting me in the splash zone. I'm kidding. Thank you, Emmy, for being great. Thank you all for being here tonight. I love you without cease. What do I play later, though? Because I'm like, should I play Rainbow Six Siege? Is anybody going to be online for me to play Overwatch with. Here's what I'll do. I'll jump into Overwatch and we'll see who's playing, and we'll go from there. I love you guys to death, and you'll see me very soon. Thank you again. Special thanks to Emmy for providing that Bing Bong VR chat. That's an interesting suggestion. Oh, you guys wanted Heavy Rain. You're very right. Maybe I should start that tonight. Emmy says she'll play Overwatch with me. Or maybe she's saying that she does play, not that she will. What? So we'll see. I guess we got a whole bunch of options tonight. There's VR chat, there's Heavy Rain, there's Overwatch, there's Pokemon. We could go anywhere. Pokemon may be boring some people, though. Don't want to bore you guys with that. Damn. So we'll see where it goes. Love you. Let me eat really quick, and then I'll get back on. Faith wants that Pokemon. She wants that Pokemon. We'll see. Or maybe we'll play something multiplayer tonight, and then I'll play Pokemon in the morning when I know nobody else is available. We'll see. I love you guys. I love you guys. So look out for that stream soon, because I'll just stream it here again. Unless you think I should Twitch it. Let me know in the Discord. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.